you're dating Cowboy.
Oh,
no?
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you still dating? Mm-hmm. Okay, there was a pause right there. Oh. Do I gotta clip this out? Is this gonna be a part of the interview I gotta take out? You guys are still good?
Yeah, we good.
Okay.
We just, you know how relationships be.
Woo! This is your boy M.A.B here at Dash Radio on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Today we got a special talent in the house, a rare duo out of Atlanta. We got the vibe and the wave, Ocean and Kung Fu. How are you ladies doing today?
We doing real good, real good.
I'm feeling
Just
good. We
vibing.
chilling.
I'll tell you why I'm feeling good. Because as I was telling you two earlier, when I have any artists coming in, because I talk to people from all genres, I got to listen to your music and really dive in.
Right.
And I was pleasantly surprised. I started listening last week, and then today I'm like, I'm only listening to Ocean and Kung Fu all day.
Woo!
Oh, man. You can start at the bottom. I want to say it's Get Active.
Get
Right?
active.
You work your way up, No Smoke. You
Right.
keep working your way up, you got Crop Top.
Okay.
You just keep going.
Okay, you know what the fuck going
The progression
on.
is crazy.
Okay.
And then we get to Gangsta.
What you feel about
Gangsta.
that?
It is quite literally what you titled it, Gangsta.
Hey,
Because
okay.
you two were, one thing I really appreciate about you two is you both really rap. And that is not to take anything away from like people who do more melodic rap or like mumble rapping or anything else. But I just love raw rap. You know what I mean?
Thank you,
No.
raw and uncut.
Yeah, and you guys do that. And you two be trading off on some bars.
Right.
There was at
Thank
least
you.
one bar I remember. We gotta clarify who said it. You said these hands are bisexual.
That was me.
I don't need no.
Man.
I don't need no-
I can't say it. I figured I would let you two say it. But no, the lyrics are really, really like because you guys came out the gates when you were like 18, right? 17,
Yeah.
18?
17.
Well, 16, 17.
16, 17.
Yeah.
That's the progression's great, like incredible. And were you guys were you two popping on YouTube before the music started to pop?
We see it's a big platform like on Instagram. Instagram can help your YouTube views go up once you start posting more. You get good posting on these social media platforms, and then your YouTube. But we used to do pranks and stuff, so.
Yeah.
But we promote it from Instagram, so that's how all the followers
That
go
got to
goes
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Did you two having a YouTube presence and like popping on the gram? Did that play a role in you getting signed to Interscope?
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely, because
definitely.
it grabs attention. You got fans, you got eyes, people
Yeah.
looking. You never know who's looking, so yeah.
Absolutely. And I remember when I first sat with Queen Naja, I was telling her, I told DDG the same thing. I would say the same thing if I ever meet Young Boy, that I think it's so lit when an artist is already popping on YouTube and then starts to like really work it on the music side, because
Right.
you two have a source of income, like that's always good.
Perfect.
And you have like an audience yourself. So like, God forbid something happens and like, that are like, you can't get out and find good shows to do, whatever. You got your YouTube, or you got
Right.
hundreds
Right.
of thousands of people just waiting for y'all to drop. So
Right, which is
I
perfect.
love that. I love that.
Yes,
Thank
thank you.
Now, as sisters, you two are a year apart.
A year
Yes.
apart. Yes.
Like sisters, right?
Yeah,
sisters,
sisters, real
same mama,
sisters.
same daddy.
How have y'all not killed each other yet? It has been 4 years, 5 years you've been working together, right?
No,
4
since
years?
all our life. We started rapping at 6 and 7.
You started rapping at 6 and 7.
Yes.
Have you two ever been put in a situation where you had to rap against each other?
No.
Nah.
I wouldn't even do that. Rap against, like, I'm not like a battle rapper. I don't battle rap.
Yeah,
like,
we don't. We be joning on each other, but
yeah, we might join, but no.
What about like
I just can't see that.
I come from a big family. I got 2 older brothers and 1 older sister. We have all fought. I've never thrown hands with my sister, but I've thrown hands with my brothers. Have you two sisters ever gotten into a fight?
No,
That's like I said. The most we do is joan. Like we would take each other.
we might
ass
get
up
into it
through there,
sometimes.
like-
I'm not gonna say we
She'll try
don't
to join in.
argue or nothing,
Okay.
but yeah, we sisters. We get into it, and we have our moments where I ain't talking to you.
Yeah, like I ain't stop
know,
talking.
that's
But he
normal.
ain't never been smoked like a bitch on the street.
Yeah.
Okay. Because when I listen to the music, it's very aggressive, right? And a lot of the lyrics, I'm like, ooh, I would not want to be on their bad side. So one of the first things I wanted to get off my chest was like, what is it like when you two get on each other's bad side? But I guess it's all
No,
good.
it's not. It's all good because it's all love. We family. Like we know we ain't finna go that far.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
never
she
take it
my
there.
op. She ain't gonna treat her like my op.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Because there's times where, like, especially when you're like living with family during the pandemic, me and all my siblings were in the same house in Georgia. 3 months later, we all wanted to kill each other. Like, I was like, yo, I'm going back to LA. My sister was like, one night, my sister said something like, everyone needs to get the fuck out of my house. Because we were 90 days, you know, morning and night. And for you two, it's been years now. And now that your career's blossoming, you guys really are together like 12, 16 hours.
24/7,
Right? Yeah, all day. So, good to know. I'm glad to know that there no hands have been thrown yet. And hopefully never. Hopefully never, right? I want to give you ladies gifts. I give every artist I interview an album, like a CD. I used to have a bunch of CDs as a kid, so I like to like go back to CDs.
Nice.
So let me. I think I got them right. I want to say this is for you, and this one's for you. So you can open them. One of the CDs I know is like one of your favorites. The other I just took a shot in the dark.
Ooh, I got Foxy Brown.
I got Queen.
Oh yes, I love Foxy Brown.
I got the Queen. The mother.
Okay.
Hell
This
yeah.
the
Okay,
goat.
I did it right. So you are the Nicki fan.
Yes.
Because I find.
I like Foxy Brown.
Listen, I do my research heavy. I could not find out, Ocean, who you rock with. Because you two got asked once who your inspirations were, and you were like the Queen Nicki, and you said your mom. And I'm like, damn it, how am I gonna find what CD to give her? So I went with Foxy because
Okay.
Foxy,
What did you go with Foxy?
the way Foxy raps, it's very like in your face, and that's how I felt you
Oh,
rap.
I
You know?
love
Nikki looks so
Foxy.
good right
Yeah.
here.
I like
Foxy,
Like,
but-
oh my God.
Okay.
I love Lil Baby.
Okay, good to know.
I
So
fuck with
I gotta play this
Future.
right in the car.
Lil Baby and Future.
the next time I do this, I gotta get you a little baby.
But I
or
love
Future.
I love Mr. Foxy Brown.
Okay, we had to give Foxy her flowers too. I always love to give flowers. And Nikki.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nikki
Nikki.
always gonna get her.
I love
And
Foxy.
I have a really good feeling you two will be working with Nikki soon,
got
as my people say,
Oh,
inshallah.
please. I hope so.
I hope so.
I can't wait to work with Nikki. Nikki, if you see this,
It's gonna happen.
I'm a
because
barb.
Nikki's really recently, to me, more than ever, been kind of like tapping in with the younger generation. So you
Right.
saw her working with Ice Spice, Bia. She worked with Bia when Bia popped. So it's just in due time. I think.
Right.
you
She
two
worked
will see.
with. She been working with a lot of females lately, and that's lit. That's really lit.
I love it because I hated how her and Cardi never got along. I felt like as fans, you know, like you're a fan and Nikki, and you're a fan too. I know, Ocean. We never got so much great music that we could have got out of Cardi and Nikki. You
See,
know,
I'm a good fan of Cardi too. Like I love Barty. Barty
Yeah,
ain't
I
for
love
life.
them
I
both.
love them.
Yeah,
I love both of them. They
two
are
different
both
lanes,
good
like, they
artists.
Yeah.
so I
It's like they
think,
all got their own voice.
yeah, definitely, they're
That's what I
definitely
say.
different. You can tell that. I mean, I think not even just female rapper, every rapper right now has been inspired by Nikki.
Yeah,
Nicki's run
everybody.
was
It's like
crazy.
Nikki is the, you know,
Yeah.
like you can't.
Absolutely,
Next
no.
year-
All
Yeah,
praises
like-
to Nikki. All praises to Nikki.
That's what they.
Flowers.
But
Flowers, but
back to you two. Now, one of the coolest things about your life, I would say, is your nieces to Future.
Yes, cousins.
Cousins.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so he's your cousin.
Yeah.
I thought he was your uncle.
you know how people be
Yeah.
Mixing stuff
cousins.
up.
I mean, once you have that age gap too,
Yeah,
it's
it's
kind of like
always
they
like,
become
yeah.
your uncle. So when he started popping off and he was really making his rounds, did that impact your decision to rap?
No, see, we were young. Like when Future was out, we was like what 10.
Mm-hmm.
When he was, my mama said, "Fucking nigga, hit the
streets
to live. Got some crack in the corner, and I
did what I did.
But yeah, like we was young, and I was listening to the Future. Like that was my playlist.
It
Future,
must have
Future.
Yes.
So
influenced
it
you, right?
influenced.
It
Yes,
did.
he's a big influence
sure
on
did.
a lot
You
of
saw
shit.
started off
it in
with
your
Future.
family, you know?
Right.
Now, did you guys know, I'm sure you do, but I don't know if it's related through the same side, but Future is related to the people who blew up, or who like found Outkast, Organized Noise. So Rico Wade is Future's uncle. Rico Wade is like the producer and the executive who kind of like he did make organized noise, which was
Right,
like
right.
Outkast, Goody Mob. So anyway, I don't know if you guys are related on that side or knew about, like, if you
No.
are.
No,
I don't really know too much about that.
Okay,
side.
because you might be related to Rico Wade, which is lit too. Rico Wade is like a down south Atlanta, just legend in the background. He was behind Outkast,
I gotta
Goody
look him
Mob.
up.
I gotta look him
They had a house called The Dungeon, and that's why they called themselves the Dungeon Family, because they recorded in Rico's basement.
Okay.
And they say Future, when he was just still in the streets hustling, Rico brought him in and said, like, yo, get out of the streets, stay here and make music. So I was wondering if y'all had been to the Dungeon, but I don't think so.
No, we never been there.
Okay, well, make some calls, because I think it's in your bloodline.
Go
You-
to the dungeon. We
You know
gotta
what I
hit the
mean?
dungeon
Like,
up.
you're owed access to the dungeon to do some work.
Right.
But you two are like a breath of fresh air.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you
thank you
so
so
much.
much.
No, thank you two for the music. And there is, to me, this beautiful like era we have right now of female MCs. You two, Lotto. There's a group named Girl Code out of New York. We got Big Glow. We gotta mention Ice Spice.
Yeah.
My homegirl Bia. I love
I
Bia.
love
Got
Bia
glitter
too.
gloss?
I
Oh
love
my
Bia so
God.
much.
Got-
Bia is
Me
like a
too.
Yeah,
different.
Bia is good.
She's so different.
You know, like Bia. Oh, sorry, go.
Oh no, you go ahead.
No. Lady
Bia,
first.
okay. Bia got this one song with G Herbo, and that's my favorite. Like, it's so fire. I got you. You should really play it.
Okay. I wish I could play it right now. I don't have that capability.
Okay.
But I love Bia. For the same reason I actually love listening to YouTube. When I listen to Bia, or like a better example, when I listen to like WAP, Cardi B and Megan, I can't play that with my windows down. You know what I mean? Like,
But still,
alone.
they bumping though. Like,
No, it bumps. It
Oh,
bumps.
you saying like you can't play what with your windows
Like
down?
WAP?
Wow.
You know,
Oh,
wet
wow,
ass
wow.
pussy. Like,
Oh,
if I'm at a
yeah,
light,
yeah, with my windows
listen,
down and
as a homie, if I'm at the light and my windows are down and
They
it's
gonna be like, oh.
you can
Like-
bang in my wet ass, oh, it's a wrap. Now, when I listen to Bia and when I listen to Ocean and Kung Fu, I still feel empowered as a man, which I think is hard to do as a female MC.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but your lyrics and your content isn't 100% like for a female to say back. Like, as a man, I could also.
listen, vibe with us
Yeah,
too.
so that's why I
Thank
really
you.
rock with y'all on Bia too. I remember when I sat here with Bia. I love Bia. When I gave Bia a CD, it was like her favorite album. She started crying. Bia put me on her Instagram and made me like semi cool. So shout out to Bia. Shout out to sis.
Shout out to
I'm
Bia.
gonna send that clip to her too. I
Okay.
still got her number. She's
Bia.
you two really put some, like, it's crazy because you guys said, or you ladies said you don't write. You just be going off the top?
Yeah,
Yes,
like-
and then most of the time it be off how we feeling. Like we get inside the
Yeah,
booth
vibe.
and I might catch the vibe. Like how
But like, how are you this lyrically, like the way you guys go back and forth and use like you guys will play off each other's words and stuff. All of this is off the top.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
just all captions.
it's a vibe. Like,
Like it's like we go in and punch, like punch. But it's all captions. We just think about captions and what's really going on.
I would have assumed y'all wrote the music just because how well it came out. So
Right.
thank
Kudos.
you. Appreciate
Thank
that.
do you two ever help each other write?
Yeah.
Yes.
We help each other like all the time.
It's a beautiful
Like she
thing.
might tell me something corny and change the line. She might change it and I'm like, okay, that do sound about
Yeah.
right.
Man, you two are definitely gems because I don't know any sisters that get along this well, or siblings, I should say, at all. And I thought it was hilarious. I was watching, I was doing my research. You guys got asked how many siblings you have, and you gave different answers at the same time. I was dying. So shout out to your
What do
little
we-
bro. Little bro gets no
Little
love.
bro, Trouble. His name Trouble
She
Too
forget about him
Trim.
this time.
His name's what?
Trouble Too Trim.
Trouble to Trump. I feel you.
Trim.
Trouble
Trim.
to Trim.
Yeah,
Trim, like you trim.
Okay,
Trim.
like trim, like skinny.
Like trip.
What, like trim? Tell me,
Like trail, like you come through trail, like
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 I'm
when little baby say he come through trim.
trim,
Tripping.
tripping.
like overly trim, like overly.
Is it?
Overly, overly.
Okay, Trouble 2. I'm just gonna call him Trouble 2. Shout out to Trouble 2 because I am the youngest
Overly
sibling, and I know how it
Overly
is when you're the youngest sibling.
Sibling.
And for him to be the only man or the only boy, that must be tough for
Right.
him.
Right.
But Atlanta's your hometown, right?
Yes.
Of course, yeah.
But you two do sound different, which if I would have listened to the music before I would have done my research, I might have not have guessed Atlanta. Do you two feel different than like the other rappers out there in the A at all?
Yeah, cause I mean, when we talking about Atlanta, I be feeling like everybody got that same slang, like so it's like it's hard to pop out your box. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, some people say we don't sound like we from Atlanta, but
Which is not like a bad thing. Like I'm just saying the what like 90% of people in Atlanta sound like right now, which a lot of people sound similar. In
yeah.
any coast, you go to New York, a lot of people sound similar.
Yeah.
LA, I remember one rapper I met, Suave. He signed to Metro. Same thing. Like he almost rapped like a New York artist or like a LA artist. So, do you two get a lot of love in other cities?
Yes, a lot of love in Detroit.
Houston,
Detroit got a lot of love for us.
New York, Sacramento, where
Yeah, we get love a lot.
All around.
Yeah.
All around.
We did
okay.
like a tour and ended up finding out we get a lot of love.
Yeah,
from
you two were on the road with Future, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
we was on the
Future
road with Future.
Did you
Yep.
see like a different side of your cousin that you were like, ooh?
Yes, like his show was amazing.
His
Make
show
you wanna
was-
be like,
Yeah.
and he give you a show. He give you like
A
a
real
real show,
show.
like something to
Absolutely.
stand up for. Like,
sure.
yeah,
Absolutely. And his work ethic is crazy.
yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy.
It
Like-
gotta be like you could just tell.
You could tell.
Mhm.
You could tell somebody been putting in work and they really want like
Yeah.
they really made for this shit.
And
He did
it
that.
must really motivate you two because for some people, it's like you see other people doing it, but they're so far away. You're like, I can never get there. But for you guys, like being within the family, you're like, there's no excuse. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, I give you two props for another thing. I think it's a misconception. I think when people hear that, you know, this artist is related to that artist, they assume it's going to be easier. I actually think it's harder. I think historically, like, it's hard for just any two people within the same family to pop. Because once one pops, people might look at you a certain way or you
Right.
might sound a certain way. But I think because you two sound so much different than him. But and you two got signed, and it's not like you don't have any records with him, right?
Right.
Right? Am I
No,
correct?
oh, no,
records.
No,
with
no records.
Future?
No records
No
with him yet. Not yet, but we gonna get one for sure.
That's how you talk.
That's coming.
Oh, I know.
It's coming.
If it's not coming at one Thanksgiving, you guys are gonna be in his.
It just
you know
got.
what I
It's
mean?
all about timing too. Like when you want to do a record with your favorite artist, like I feel like it got to be in the peak of your. You know, like I need that perfect timing for him. You know, and that's for us too. Like I need that perfect time. So when it's time for him to jump, because we ain't stopping. It's gonna be a time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
If
it's
there's
gonna-
one thing I know, it is exactly what you just said. You're not going to stop because I don't think people really grasp how hard it is to create content consistently and to like build a fan base, whether
Right.
it's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Right.
That is hard work.
That is hard.
Very.
And you two did that absent of like without him co-signing you, without Lil Wayne, like you know what I mean. You two just blew it up on your own.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the music, the music is real good. Like
Thank
it just
you.
sounds good. That Gangsta record, the beat. Shout out to Hitmaker. It was Hitmaker
Shout
and
out to
somebody
Hitmaker.
else, right?
Hitmaker.
Hitmaker.
And I
thought
don't really know
heard
the other
another
producers.
tag, but
so.
shout out to Hit. That
Yeah.
no pun intended. That is definitely a hit. What's the reception you've been getting from your fans since you dropped it?
They love the songs that we just put out. Actually, we've been getting good feedback from everybody, you know.
Thank y'all.
So we just keeping it going, keeping working, keep gonna work.
I love it. I love it. I think you two made a very smart decision to drop. It was Hollywood Dolls, right? And did that. And you
that.
said to go by Ocean and Kung Fu.
Exactly. We
Was
getting
there
older now.
like something specifically that happened in your career or life where you were like, you know what, let's be ourselves and not be a group
No,
name?
it's just we getting older now, so it's just time to find something different. We 20 and 21. We started at like 6 or 7 and named ourselves Hollywood Dolls. So it's like we grew out of that and we got older.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it's
it's
Ocean
time
and
for
Kung
some-
Fu, the wave and the vibe.
I love it. The wave and the vibe. Now, how did you guys? I saw the way you answered it in another interview. You said like I'm Kung Fu because I'm always kicking shit, and you said I'm Ocean because I'm the wave. But was there anything else that went behind those names? Like maybe you used to get into a lot of fights and like you love the beach or something.
No,
No, but I
no.
do love the beach though, so that can be one of my little excuses.
But I got kung fu because I don't feel like ain't nobody named kung fu. You ain't gonna find no, no other person named kung fu. It's like it's so different. Not only that, I do be kicking shit. Like I'm chill as hell. My personality is a chill personality. I'm not a, one of the. I'm not saying kung fu like I'm a threat to you or nothing like that. But
Oh, when you said kicking shit, I thought you meant like in the streets.
oh,
Like
I still be
hands
kicking
and
shit.
legs being thrown.
I do that. But
Okay.
but I just be kicking shit like I'm chill. I'm a chill. I'm the vibe.
Yeah, which is definitely true. Like from YouTube coming in, you guys
You
are
can tell,
definitely
right?
vibey. You're definitely chill, kicking back. Now, as sisters coming up in the game together, were your parents ever like worried about both of you? Because you're the oldest, right? Were they ever worried? Like, oh, we don't want you to make music.
No. My parents are very
In the mix.
They in the mix and they're very supportive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Supportive of anything. Like if I want to do this, I'm gonna get that support. If I want to do that, just long as I don't want to be no stripper, so I don't think they're gonna support that.
As they shouldn't. Speaking
But I'm
of
just
strippers,
saying supportive. Yeah, like
yeah, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing, and I think it also probably helps that you two started popping on your own so young. You know what I mean? You're 16, so you didn't have to go get jobs yet.
Right.
And then you started popping. I'm sure at that point your parents were like, "Go for it," because then they've already seen it happen in the family.
Right.
You know? Now, speaking of strip clubs, have you two been to Magic City yet?
yes,
we go to Magic
I
City
love
like
Magic
every
Mondays.
Monday.
Every Monday?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I tell people.
Not every
My
Monday.
dad love that club though.
My daddy be in there, but I love Magic City.
Wait,
Magic
you ever
Monday.
go
Magic City, yeah.
with your pops?
Yeah, we've been there with him before.
You went to Magic City with your pops?
Yeah,
Oh, this is
We turned
amazing.
up with our daddy.
How awkward was that?
that's not awkward.
That's not awkward.
What do you mean?
We be outside with our dad.
We turned up.
But what if Pops gets a lap dance? It's not
Oh
awkward?
well.
Or what if one of
My daddy is outside.
what if one of you two get a lap dance? You know what I mean? It's not awkward for Pops to look over and see that?
No.
No,
Damn,
we
you two
just
got a great
throw the money,
family.
have fun.
Throw
we
money,
outside.
have fun. We outside. We gotta live life. You only live once.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
have fun with your people while
Absolutely.
you can.
Now there is something your cousin Future used to do all the time. Esco used to be the DJ at Magic City way back when. So before they really were popping off, they would test their songs out at Magic City.
right.
Yeah, and play them and just see what the reaction
Right,
was.
which is smart.
I think you two should try that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been getting our
We've
stuff
been
played
running
in
our
Magic.
music through
Oh,
clubs
you
and
have?
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Now, can we just elaborate to the people who haven't been? Magic City, because I've been 3 or 4 times. I used to go to Atlanta all the time. My sister lived in downtown Atlanta for a minute, and then she lived in Roswell for like
Right.
8 years. So I was there like 5 times a year. I went to Magic City 3 or 4 times. It is not a normal strip club.
Right.
That is like an entertainment center.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's like real,
it's
like
so
the real
lit
strippers.
live.
Like it's not because when you go to like a normal strip club, it's kind of creepy, and then there's a bunch of like weird dudes, and then like the girls are like approaching you, just trying to milk you for money. Magic City, first off, the ladies are gorgeous, and they don't give a fuck. They will just walk by you and be like, "What are you looking at?" You know what I mean?
Right.
Versus here, you go to any other strip club I've been to, they're like, "Oh, you look cute." Like, "Oh, I like your shoes." Magic City, she's like, "What? You want something?" Like,
Fuck.
but it's a real chill place to be. The food is great.
Very great.
What is the best thing to order at Magic City?
Wings.
Yeah, they wings
love they
busting,
wings.
but they lamb chops good too. Ooh. Yeah,
Damn,
they
I
lamb
need to go back.
chops. They lamb chops busting.
But they
I need to
wings
go
good.
back.
Real
Do you
well.
two be like dropping bands when you're at Magic City?
Yeah, we throw a little rack.
Once we in there, we in there.
Yeah, we in there. We turned up.
The first time I went there, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pull out some money. Mind you, I was like 22, 23. I pulled out $300. I'd never been so embarrassed in my damn life. Do not walk into Magic City with under $1,000. That shit is embarrassing.
They gonna be like, the
What
fuck?
is
I
that?
remember I asked a girl for a dance and she looked so upset, like, I have to give this motherfucker a dance.
I would have been like, girl, bye.
No, but
Bye
like,
then.
I don't blame
What
her
you
because
like?
2 Chainz was there. 2 Chainz and Chris Johnson. And this was, I'm pretty sure Chainz hadn't really like flipped over and popped yet because I only recognized him because I'm like a hip hop head. He was still in Players Circle. But yeah, I don't blame the girls because you had an NFL player on a $100 million contract, and then you had a platinum rapper over there, and then you had a little white boy
That
with
don't matter.
$300 in his pocket.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
so what?
my point to people is Magic City is like you gotta go when you go to Atlanta.
Right.
Anybody who goes to Atlanta, I had a cousin visiting when I was there, and she's like, "What's the most Atlanta thing we can do tonight?" And I was like, "Just get ready."
Get lit.
I told her just
we
get dressed.
fucked up.
Get dressed, and they make some money over there.
Mm-hmm.
She tried to talk one of the girls out of being a stripper, and the girl was like, "Baby, I make $200K a year."
Ooh.
And she was like, "Oh shit." Magic City. The point of this segment was that Magic City
It's the place to go.
You gotta go.
You
if
gotta
you're
hit
in
up
the A.
Magic.
But what are some other things people should do in Atlanta when they're visiting?
Really, all the clubs in Atlanta is just popping.
Yeah.
I mean, out to eat.
Atlanta, we got a lot of hookah spots too. But really, our clubs,
what's something
like Atlanta
fun?
is a strip club. The strip club. You going to the strip club?
Yeah.
Honestly.
When you in Atlanta, you just outside.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
ain't really.
it's open so late
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
When you come out here, I don't know if you ladies know, everything closes at 2.
Oh.
And some places, in anticipation of closing, will close like at 1:30, 1:15. So our nightlife is terrible
Yeah,
compared to yours. No,
right.
it's terrible. It's not lit at all.
Cause our junk closed like what 4, 3. We 4, 3 in the
And then
morning.
there's always after party joints.
Keep going, keep
Go to the
going.
Waffle
Right.
House.
7 o'clock in the morning. You still outside?
And you can smoke weed in the clubs in Atlanta.
Yes.
They do not
Yes.
let you. They just started to let people do that here in like certain.
For real?
Yeah, certain
But
like
y'all can have weed.
you can have weed everywhere, but they never would let people smoke it inside.
That's crazy.
The first time I went to a club in Atlanta, I swear, the first club I saw a dude light up the blunt,
Yeah,
and I'm
they-
like,
they gonna
oh,
light it up
security's
in
gonna
Atlanta.
carry his ass out. Not at all.
Oh no, that's crazy as
Yeah,
hell.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, now that you ladies have been popping off, are we in album mode?
Yes, we definitely in
Yeah,
album
we in
mode.
mixtape mode, album mode, single mode. we in
Everything
it
coming
all.
soon.
Okay. Because I saw it was about, I want to say the last interview of you two I watched was like from 4 months ago. And when you were asked that, you were like, by the end of the year, are we still looking at the end of the year?
Yes, yes,
We
for
still
sure.
looking at
Okay.
that. Yep.
You said that confidently. So is the album mostly done already?
Yes, it's finished.
It's already
actually
finished.
done.
It's just getting almost put
We're
together.
just
It's
putting
yeah.
everything in process. So,
But everything on the album is finished.
Okay.
Straight.
And I know you got some names on there.
Exactly.
You're going to
yeah.
have some features on there.
We do.
Exactly. We do.
Okay, I know there's some that you can't even mention. I can tell by the confidence in her right now. You got some big names on there.
Yeah, some
Yes,
big
we do.
names,
Some
really
big
big
names.
names.
Okay, amazing. Well, we'll keep that a surprise. But what about producers that you two have worked with?
Definitely Hitmaker. Hitmaker
Yeah.
produced the whole project.
Hitmaker did the whole project.
Produced 4 songs.
Yeah, like
Oh,
4 songs
snap.
on the mixtape. Yeah.
Okay, so you got 4 hits already.
Yeah, 4 hits.
Any other producers you worked with?
That's really it.
Yeah, that's really it right now.
Okay. Well, it's gonna keep as it keeps
It's gonna
growing.
keep-
Like people are gonna be blowing you.
Oh
two
no,
up.
we did hit.
I forgot his
ATL
name.
Jacob. We did
Oh
Loopholes.
shit! Yeah.
I forgot, yeah.
Yeah, loopholes
tripping.
and ATL Jacob. We worked with.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You
producers
definitely
worked with, right.
been with some.
Gotta
heavy
shout
hitters.
them out. They was cool to work with. Very
Definitely.
cool.
Now, being that I got your names wrong when you walked in, I'm probably gonna have this wrong too. But you're dating Cowboy.
Oh,
no?
yeah.
Are you still dating? Okay, there was a pause right there.
Oh.
Do I gotta clip this out? Is this gonna be a part of the interview I gotta take out? You guys are still good?
Yeah, we good.
Okay.
We just, you know how relationships be.
Absolutely.
It's-
Full of ups and downs. And being that both of you two are just getting bigger and bigger in your careers.
Right, and then like I wouldn't just go off and say nothing bad about the person I've dated or had problems with, because relationships are relationships.
Yeah.
Whether we're not in a relationship or in one, we still gonna be cordial friends.
And he's a great dude.
Right, he's a great dude.
Cowboy is a great motherfucker. When he came here, he was, I'll never forget, just his energy was so just polite and kind.
Yes, he's great.
And like,
Yes, it's great.
all right, we gonna. Well, I think I got the answer I was looking for there.
Yeah.
So, what about Ocean? Are you dating?
No, I'm not dating nobody.
Okay, so what I wanted to ask about you two dating, is it hard for one of you to date when the other is not? because you two are spending so much time together? No,
It's not.
Because I've met groups, whether it's guys or girls, and I'm like, hey, well, is anyone in the group dating? And they're like, we can't. They're like, because if you date one of us, you kind of have to date all of us. Like you have to, you just have to deal with all of us.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
you gotta deal with everybody.
So it's
Yeah.
not awkward if Ocean's in
Yeah,
a
it's-
relationship and you're not
no.
kung fu. It doesn't like mess with the flow or anything. Okay, good to know. Because I had a girl group here, Bella Dos, and they were like, they were like, none of us are gonna date. It was what they were saying. Because they were like so focused on their
Focus on
career, and
career.
they were also worried a guy would mix things up,
Right.
mess things up. Okay.
But it's about your mindset. If you let the guy mess things up, then
He can
that's
mess
gonna
it
happen.
up.
But if your mindset is what your mindset is, you're gonna follow by that.
I love that. I love that. So now the ladies are on Interscope, right? Big sign, big deal.
Big deal.
What has changed with your day to day since you've signed?
Shit, we same routine. Shit, like
We've been
we
growing.
flying, we've been
just
growing. Same shit.
Okay. And I would say now that you're 21, you're 20.
20. Yes.
Do you still have that fake ID?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say it must be so awkward when Ocean can't get into somewhere and Kung Fu's like, nah, that's fake
Yes,
shit.
I
Like,
still got that fake
Right, I
ID.
be mad
And
as hell.
sometimes
Like,
if I can't use her ID, I'm gonna use my mama's.
you can
Right.
use your mama's ID.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your mama looks young.
Yes,
Shout out to your mama. Damn. No, I mean, this is like she must look real young if 20-year-old daughter can
use her ID.
run the
right.
ID. When do you
I'll
turn
find
21?
October 8th.
Okay,
that's
so you're
4 months.
excited. After that, there'll be no more
It's
having
over
to
with. Strictly 21.
no more having to use mama's ID.
No more.
No
at
more.
all.
Nothing.
So let's say someone's discovering Ocean and Kung Fu like right now. What's the first song each of you ladies would want them to listen to?
No smoke.
Does it got to be out already?
Yeah.
Nobody safe. Nobody safe. Nobody safe.
Okay, I say Gangsta.
Okay. I will say No Smoke or Mad Ass Bitches.
Man, that's
Because Mad Ass Bitches, the way you guys flipped, because I've heard people flip the Crime Mob, Nuck If You Buck. Like I've heard iterations of it, but you brought that same energy. That like same Crime Mob energy. It was almost like you two are in Crime Mob. You know what I mean? Have you heard anything from the members of the group?
Yes,
yeah.
definitely. Princess actually was inside the video.
She's in the video.
Grandma.
Oh,
Shout out-
I
shout
gotta
out to her.
rewatch that. I didn't catch that. Is she the one that was like, I'm knucking
And
and bucking and ready to fight?
Yeah.
That is so hard. So she put her stamp of approval on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she put her stamp on it. I love Princess for that.
Shout out to her. She was really cool.
Really
we
down
met
to
her
earth.
genuine
Funny.
person, funny.
We all from
Love
Atlanta, so it's just like
Yeah.
we get along.
And she was popping, I think, around the same age that like you two are popping now. So I'm sure she like felt, you know what I mean? She saw like a little bit of herself in
Right.
in you two. So do we have a name for the album or anything?
Not
No,
yet.
not yet. We're working on that. We've
But
been
we do have
thinking.
one name in mind, but
Actually,
not
The
yet.
Vibe and the Wave, or the Wave and the Vibe?
we tried that.
We tried
and
that, but
our team telling us like we shouldn't
Okay.
use
I don't
that
think so.
name. But we was like, should we do that? The vibe. And
but
the
then I
wave?
started thinking it don't sound right. Or I don't know, probably a different timing. Like
Well, you got
Yeah.
time, right? You got time. I think when the right name comes about, it will. Sis, that's it.
Right,
And
right.
you two will know. Do you two still live together?
yes,
Yes.
Do you record like in the house?
Yes, we got a
together?
studio.
We got a
So
studio
how many
now.
demos do you have? You probably have hundreds of records.
yeah.
Hella
We do a lot of stuff.
Put
in
up,
safe.
put up.
Okay, so one of my last questions I'm gonna ask you is, who gets to pick, or how do you two collaborate in picking what songs come out? Because there might be a song that Ocean really fucks with, or one that Kung Fu is like, no, we got to do that one.
We
I
really
feel like we both grab each other energy, like, cause we be saying it like we need to release this, like we pick the same songs all the time. It never been a disagreement.
Cause like
on
we in the
songs.
same age range, so it's not really hard when it go by picking the record. Cause basically she gonna like what I like, and I'm gonna like what she like. Cause like this is the generation
That's what's
right
trending
now.
right now.
That's what's trending. We gonna go with what's, You know, it's a trend. Like,
This is too good to be true. Two sisters a year apart and y'all don't fight and y'all don't argue about what song comes out or anything.
oh no,
it's
no, we
That's
ain't, we
crazy.
ain't beefing about that.
It's not.
My fiance has a sister 1 year younger, and they're like best friends, but they're also like Tupac and Biggie. You know what I mean? Like one thing goes wrong, you just start
Like Tupac
snowballing.
and Biggie.
I've had to leave the house. Like I've been at the house with them and been like, all right, I'm leaving now. So I think that's amazing that you two get along. Shout out to your parents. It seems like they
Thank
really
you.
raised you like
Thank
your
you.
whole family tight. Little sisters here chilling in the cut. So definitely a tight knit family. I think that's gonna keep Ocean and Kung Fu together for a long, long time. Last question: because I felt like when someone goes from a group to naming themselves individually, that maybe you guys might be foreshadowing that one day you will do solo work, like each of you, or is that not even in your head?
No, that's not.
Not going solo. Like cause like people always be like, are they a group or are they solo artists? Well, it's like a thing.
just
Like
Ocean
it's
and
new.
Kung
It's just
Fu.
Ocean and Kung Fu. She could do a song by herself and I don't gotta be on it. I could do a song by myself and she don't gotta be on it.
Right.
And she could do a song with another artist and I ain't gotta be on it. I could do a
But-
song with another artist, but we gonna be together.
Yeah.
You
But
gonna
it's
know
still
that.
Ocean and
Kung
Kung
Fu.
Fu
Yeah,
always.
it's always that.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
You two got a special bond, something real rare. I think, especially when it comes to actually being like blood relatives. So amazing. Me
Thank
and
you.
my siblings, my girl and her sister, we could all take notes from
Thank you.
Ocean and Kung Fu.
Perfect.
So Gangsta just dropped recently.
Yes.
Are you guys are you already planning on the next release?
Yes, we are. We're planning on that now.
You're already 10 steps ahead.
Like
Amazing.
next month.
Amazing. There we go. Okay, dope. Well, hip hop is at a great state right now with just so many dope female MCs. Like we can go down to be such a long list of dope MCs. So glad that we have you two there. And I'm really excited to eventually, as you two keep ascending in your career, get to the point where like there's like a future and Ocean and Kung Fu collab. And just seeing like you two like really
That's
argue
coming.
all,
Right.
bring it all together. And you do have very different styles, so I think it will kind of mesh well.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you
really
so much.
appreciate that.
No, I appreciate you two. Is there anybody you want to shout out before we hop off here?
Shout out to everybody. Stay lit, stay popping.
Shout out to
Let
my
go.
fans. Shout out to my supporters. Shout out to my mom, my dad, everybody, family. Let go.
Hey, and shout out to
And
Ocean.
shout out to you.
And shout out to you,
Thank
Dad.
Thank you so much. Thank
Shout out
so
to
much.
you.
Biggest.
Dash takes a lot of pride in getting people their first radio interview, and we didn't get that with you. You've already been on the radio, but we had Billie Eilish's first radio interview, Cardi B's first
Ooh,
radio
okay.
interview. We had Kaylani's first TV performance. So we really take pride in rocking with artists before it's too late and they blow up. So we had to chop it up with you now. Do not forget about us, cause
I'm never gonna forget about you. Your vibe is unforgettable. I just want you to know that. You are a
so
very
much.
light, bright person.
oh, thank you so
I
much.
love it. You make me feel
Yeah, you make me
comfortable. I'm
feel
not uncomfortable.
welcome.
Like
Oh,
welcome.
thank you.
Like, I really feel like we've been knowing you for years.
Oh,
Yeah.
it really does, because I fuck with the music so heavy. There's a lot of times where I sit here and I'm like, yeah, the music's cool, and then give me a shortcut, an easy way to remember who's Ocean and who's Kung Fu. I know now, because we've been sitting here for so long, but for somebody who wouldn't know, is there like a way you can quickly tell this Ocean that's
I laugh
Kung
too.
Fu?
We look so different.
You do, yeah, you
Yeah,
two
we
do.
look
But there's no,
different.
like-
I laugh a lot.
Okay, you do. Ocean be laughing her ass
Yeah,
off. That
like-
is very true. Okay, and then Kung Fu, you got the
I
tattoo.
got the
right there,
tattoo,
too.
the
Do you
little
have the same?
stars.
No, I got a tattoo right here though. It's
Oh, you two got a lot of tattoos. Shout
I
out.
just got this one like 2 days ago.
Still tender.
Yeah, it's still.
Still tender. Alrighty, well, Gangsta is out now. The project will be out soon. In the meantime, I recommend people go listen to No Smoke. Ocean said Gangsta, and then Kung Fu said
Nobody's safe. Ain't Nobody's safe around
Either
this
way,
bitch.
the two have not missed. Ocean and Kung Fu have not missed yet. I'm almost gonna be excited the day y'all drop, and it's like a bad record. So I'm like, okay, cool, they're human. No, I'm playing.
And we gonna come back. We gonna come back here once we drop
She
that
didn't get the
record.
memo.
That bad record.
No,
What you
I'm
say?
playing. There's no way you guys are gonna drop bad record. You got a great team behind you.
Thank you.
Interscope, the biggest label out there, and shit, it runs in the blood. Just making good music runs in the blood.
for sure.
Thank you.
Thank
Alrighty,
you.
ladies, thank you so much. A-Town, stay down.
Hey.
We're out. Boom.